Everybody, welcome back to We're playing the game of League of Legends. I'm the Strategy Professor. This is Sadie. And we're doing another Rakan game today. I'm really not in love with Rakan at all. But the reason that I decided to play it is because these three people are all like one tricks on those champions, and they all have higher than a 55% win rate on really high number of games. So I'm trusting that with our experience we can make this work. And their team comp is not like, it's not amazing, it's okay, you know. Like Talon should be able to, I think he should be able to beat up GP pretty hard. I don't understand how GP wins that matchup post 6. And Teemo into Cho'Gath, I'm not really sure. Admittedly, I don't like in the jungle. Like, here's the thing: they're all early game, very snowbally champions. So if they don't get ahead, they're all really bad late game.
Danger is as fun as you let it be.
Welcome to
Now they don't have a super insane late game themselves, but I mean, like Caitlyn Janna is really rough in the late game to deal with. I mean, we do have Jinx also, so Jinx is really good late game.
30 seconds until
They don't have a great way to get on Jinx. I mean, the only way is like if GP hits her with a barrel, or I guess like maybe if Cho hits her with a Q. Like a lot of their stuff is just not that reliable. So, you know, if we end up getting to late game and I have Zeke's Ardent Sensor and I can just peel off of her, you know, we might be able to win just off of that. We'll see. This person doesn't have a lot of experience on Jinx, but Jinx is not that mechanically challenging. So we'll see. I mean, they were hovering Jhin, so this is definitely an upgrade over Jhin. I think Jhin is the new Lucian of this patch. He's too high skill cap for most people, and they just mess him up. Every one of their mothers playing Jhin lately. I mean, he's one of those champions that's like a fan favorite too, where people really like playing him. So I understand that, but I just, in my mind, anytime I'm playing solo queue, I just want people to play Twitch. And he's just so mindless, he's so powerful. Like, it is hard to mess Twitch up. Like, you can, of course, but I just feel like there's a lot less margin for error. A couple of hits on, it's fine. Use my Courage with Colossus. Anytime Courage is up, you just basically get a free trade, because the Courage plus Rakan's passive shield that he gets it gives you pretty good, just sort of short trading. How did she even take damage? Is that from minions? I guess maybe she took a couple of Kate shots. This new coin does let you trade quite a bit, because you get so much mana back. It's fine. Rek'Sai, so we gotta be a little careful with Rek'Sai. Okay, she's up there. Okay, there we go. Alright, the solos are going. So this wasn't an example of, you know, sometimes I will choose to stay with the team comp and not dodge if people have a ton of experience on the comp. That's why it's so important to do your research to decide if you need to dodge or not. Like I said, these weren't super viable champions, but oftentimes, I mean, obviously experience trumps. I always have this debate on stream, but, you know, at least to some extent, experience trumps team comp. But, you know, obviously the best scenario is if they are experienced on really strong champions in a given meta. That's, you know, those two aren't mutually exclusive. But if you have to choose someone who has no experience on a champion, What?
I can't wait to see what I'm gonna do. I think Zaya told me to improvise. At least, that's the only part of the plan I remember.
No. Stepped out of the bush. Dang it. If he didn't step out of that bush, they would have come up toward it. I'm about 90% sure they would have come up toward it. But he goofed up and stepped out of the bush.
I got the move for ya. Time to get it started.
This feels like it's gonna end poorly.
They think they can catch me.
Jesus, this is straight ARAM bottom, basically.
Woo! I am so into this. What is it?
Okay, finally we converted. Oh my gosh. They're so low, always.
Humans claim it is. They fence us away, cover it in refuse.
Oh, we got the GP ult, I guess.
Rakan, doing his job.
Okay, well, we are crushing them on CS now. 'Cause, you know, we forced him off of so much, so... he's only 8 CS behind, but Kate's 25 CS behind, so I'll definitely take that trade. And we got a bunch of summoners and other goodies off of them, so... we'll take that. I think it's a bit greedy not to have some potions here, probably. I don't know. I'll tell you what, let me undo the potion.
I'm gonna
Just go with
burn this
a
place
ward.
down.
I think that'll be fine.
Then help them build it back up, so I can burn it again.
Next, I do want another pink, just to help out with these ganks.
Slain. An enemy has been slain.
Okay, well, there's a trade.
Man, have you seen that forest over there?
We're basically even on items, so that's not good, considering how far we are ahead for now.
I know people are watching. How could they not be? Let's get it.
Okay, we got a pretty good old trade of damage there, and she doesn't have any sustain, so outside of her keystone.
I'm just trying to Live the moment.
Okay, I got her net.
You want a little fight? Ain't alive.
We got him. Probably should have exhausted the Kate in there. It was a little dicey.
I dance so fine I kill.
Okay, Jinx is playing pretty well. Considering she never plays Jinx. I mean, it's not... You just throw Chompers. If I crowd control him, you just throw Chompers on him. I think Talon's going to come down and clean this up.
Let's see what these animals do.
Enemy has been slain.
I'm gonna slap all of you.
Been slain.
I am definitely more confident and dangerous. They ain't seen moves like mine.
Get out of that.
I dance
was good.
because I'm free.
Should have probably bought that a bit faster, but... I don't know, I'll think about it. I mean, it would be interesting to try flex. I don't think I can. I'm pretty sure he's Diamond 4 flex, and my flex is like Gold 5 or something. I just flex with my buddies. They're like Silver and Bronze most of the time.
Don't want to war. Every road leads someplace.
Boom. Headshot.
Janna has ult. I mean,
They're scared of darkness. They're scared of magic. They are scared of If you look at things the right way, it's awesome.
Slain an enemy.
I need my love to hurt.
Yeah, I was trying to get the aggro, but Jinx got it first. I might as well drop a ward while... Oh, I didn't realize that dropping a ward doesn't stop your back. Okay. Interesting.
Our people are bleeding. My lady's gonna heal.
What time is it? I don't even know. Yeah, I need to catch up with some of these guides and things that...
An ally has been slain. Your team has destroyed a turret.
They want us in cages. We refuse.
An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we'll give him the turret. That's fine. Give him a tier 1 bot in exchange for Rift, tier 1 top, and 3 kills. Yeah, I'll take that.
I am not blind to any possibility.
So you really just want to get to Talisman pretty quickly. Talisman and, this is getting a little risky. They're going to contest us for this, probably. Unless it's, like, really, really fast.
An enemy has been slain.
Okay, that was very nice of Jinx.
Name one genius that ain't crazy.
Rampage. An enemy has been slain.
Yeah, we're running them over. Yeah. So it's just people know how to play their champions.
A little spark of madness. You mustn't lose it.
Alright, we murdered him. Yeah, I mean, Jinx just does a lot of damage. That's it. If you just play champions and do a lot of damage, you'll win games. This guy was really friendly. Because he gave me that blue. Dang, I haven't gotten the triple yet. If you get the majority or whatever, I think you get like a little banner or something like that. I mean, it's almost never going to happen as support. People just don't typically recognize support. Oh, God. I was trying to open these saltines, and the whole pack just, like, exploded. Okay, well, wow. Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. Thank you very much for tuning in. Rakan, probably my favorite champion on 7.13 right now. He's so strong with the coin changes. Like, Talisman benefits him probably better than any other champion in the game. He likes all of the stats. He likes having that mana early. It helps you with your trading a lot because you just almost have infinite mana in lane. Like, his trading pattern is so great. I mean, you just go in, knock him up with a W, put a Q on him, auto attack him. That does pretty decent damage, and you just get to basically have a free flash back out that's a double shield on your AD carry. And it heals you and them in the process for the amount. So, I mean, it's good. Like, it's not quite as free and easy as something like just spamming Nami waves on somebody, but it's really good. Now, that is expensive, though, mana-wise. I mean, that whole rotation, I don't know the exact cost, but it's probably somewhere between 150 mana and 200 mana. I mean, I can look it up. Let me see. It's like once you hit level 3. Hoping this gets in my mouse and it was like saltine crumbs. It says 60, 110, 170 mana. But you basically get 100 shield on your ally. And you deal 70 plus 70, that's 140 plus an auto attack. You know, you're looking at 190 damage or so in that rotation. And you're healing for 76, which is not bad, because it heals you for 38 and your ally for 38. And you also get the Courage of the Colossus shield, and you get this shield, like a decent amount. So this will give you 59, and Courage, I don't know, probably give you like 100 or something. So it's pretty good. I mean, you get almost no damage on you when you go back, and you get just a free, decent little harass poke on him. You know, about 190, 200 damage in harass. And it knocks him up for a second. So it gives your allies time to, you know, land a harass, chompers with Jinx, trap with Kate, Jhin with his W, Twitch with his poison vial or whatever. Gives them time to land some stuff too. So, you know, I think that his trading pattern in lane is pretty good. I know people, you know, a lot of times will critique, well, he's crappy in lane, you can't do anything. I'm like, not really. Like, you can constantly do that. I mean, that's almost free. Unless they're really quick, like maybe a higher end play against a Thresh or something, if they flay you out of your W. And maybe that would be problematic. And, you know, there are, like, Fiddlesticks is very good against him. But nobody plays Fiddlesticks. Like, anything with really heavy crowd control is good against him. He's okay against enchanters, and he just has so much engage later in the game. And just the fact that he can build Zeke and Ardent and not really give up that much because he's so fast that you don't need to be tanking a lot of damage anyways, is very powerful. And he can go lock it also and be pretty useful with that. Anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much for Rakan. Very powerful. Pick him up. Give him a try. He is hard to play, but if you put the time in, I think he's definitely worth it. And I'll see you next time. Have a good day.